welcome to Hit Like a Hero. Please make sure you warm up. You're going to need a pair of dumbbells for this workout. We're going to do 3 sets, 30 seconds, 15 seconds rest of each exercise. If you're ready, let's begin. Here we go, guys. Alright, we got 30 seconds of everybody's favorite basic burpee. So we're going to stand up, squat down, jump back, jump in, and stand straight up. Keep that going. Back straight, head up, all the way down, place the hands on the floor, jump back in, and stand up. Remember, it's a crouch, not a squat, so you can have those heels raised. Get that butt nice and low each time, guys, okay? It's not like a hamstring stretch. You gotta crouch for that movement. 15-second rest. You're gonna need your dumbbells for this exercise. Grab those dumbbells. And our next exercise is a bent over row. Here we go. All right, feet square, knees soft, hips hinged, leaning over to almost 90 degrees, call it about 80 degrees, and we're gonna row those dumbbells from a straight arm position, lifting the elbows back and squeezing the upper back, latissimus dorsi, okay? Your lat muscles on the upper back. Try not to let your arms do the work. Squeeze those upper back muscles. And rest. Good job, okay? Put your dumbbells down. 10 seconds rest still to go. Catch your breath. I hope you've all warmed up before we started, okay? Real important, guys. Don't want any injuries. And front lunge, off we go. Nice standard basic front lunge, but a great exercise. Good compound, lots of muscles being used in this exercise. Back straight, head up, hands on your hips. Take a nice long step forward. Make sure that front foot is flat on the ground and the heel is raised on the back foot in the lunge position. So if you see here, the back heel is raised and you're going to lower that knee to about 1 inch off the ground. If you're on a padded floor, you can touch the knee down. Good job, okay? Hopefully you kept that going for the full 30 seconds. You should be getting about 10 reps in of each exercise, okay? 3 sets will give you 30 reps of each exercise. All right, our next one is a standing shoulder press. Standing shoulder press, okay? So feet square, knees slightly soft. Stick your butt out just a little bit. Squeeze your abdominal muscles each time you press those weights overhead. Keep that back nice and straight throughout the movement, okay? Nice straight body position. Press up and lower down. Notice that the hands go out as wide as the elbows on each movement. So as you're lowering down, you're bringing the hands as wide as the elbows. And rest. Good job, everybody. Okay, catch your breath. If you need a drink of water, make sure you have one. All right, let's go down to the floor and into forearm plank. Always irregular in the videos we like to do, but it's a fantastic exercise. Great compound exercise, lots of muscles working at the same time. Try to get that body in a nice straight line. Keep the head up, elbows as wide as shoulders, hands in line with shoulders. Check that body position every once in a while. Just kind of run a checklist down from the top of your head to your heels to make sure it's all in a straight line. And rest. Okay, on your backs, everybody. Okay, we got a knee raise crunch. Knees up. And we're going to be doing a crush version. This is what I call a crush. And what you're going to do is you're going to crunch and lift the bum as well. And you're really going to feel that hitting your abs. Okay, more advanced than a basic crunch. You got your legs up at 90 degrees, your fingers on your temples, elbows nice and wide. And we are lifting the butt and the upper body at the same time. What I like to do is start to lift the butt a little bit early and then to crunch up, because the crunch is stronger than the reverse crunch. The bottom half of that exercise, often known as a reverse crunch. All right, round 2, here we go. Go back to that first exercise, everybody's favorite, burpee. Down, back, in, and up. Get that butt nice and low into your crouch. So you got to straighten all the way out, come all the way in, and straighten all the way up. Try to place the hands rather than thump down onto them. You don't want to jar the shoulder. And push off your hands to jump back, but don't let your shoulders go backwards with the feet. Okay, the legs go back, the body, upper body stays where it is. And rest. All right, hope you're doing well out there. Let's grab those dumbbells for our bent over row again. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Back straight, head up. I like to push my chest ahead of my shoulders, make sure my shoulders are retracted in this position. We're working that upper back. And again, it's a nice compound exercise. A lot of muscles at work here. We are looking particularly at the lats, that's the upper back. But if you notice, I'm rowing the weight on my elbows back towards my hips, so to engage a little bit more lower back as well. So we've got the whole of the lats of the upper back, get a nice tapered V shape to your physique. A little bit of a swimmer's build, okay? All right, 3, 2, 1, front lunges, here we go. And you can really see from this angle, guys, how low you want to be going with those lunges, okay? Because we're doing 30 seconds, it's not a rep-based exercise, okay? So we are trying to just do as many as we can in the time we have. And I just want to say to everybody, by the way, high intensity intervals, the first 2 words are the most important, high intensity. So you want to be going as quick as you can with correct technique. I repeat, correct technique. Rest. What people often do is they'll go faster, but their technique will be bad, back bent, knee going over the toes, things like that, say for example in the lunge. So when you're doing these exercises, guys, if you can go faster than I can, then go ahead and go faster, but do it right. All right, shout out to my gym buddy who let me shoot this workout. He's making a little cameo there on the side of the screen. Okay, so feet square, make sure the toes and heels connected nicely with the floor. Keep your back straight and squeeze your abs every time you press to keep that back straight, okay? If you let your abs relax, you're gonna put it in your lower back. So if you can do these faster, go ahead and do them faster, okay guys? This should be high intensity. In these videos, we tend to do things a little bit more slowly so you can really see the technique and the form, and that really takes away from the high intensity portion. So once you see the movement, once you see the exercise, I want you to try and go as fast as you can while doing things right. Obviously with plank, this is kind of going against what I just said, but in plank you can't really go faster, but you can do it real nicely, and I must say I'm doing it very nicely from here, other than you can't see the feet. So my head is in line with my body, straight line down. Your spine is not going to be straight, guys, but that is a straight line through the top of the head, down to the heels. Keep that nice straight line. Pull your belly button in to your stomach to help keep your back straight. I oftentimes hear people complaining of lower back pain when they're doing forearm plank, and it's often because they're not fully contracting their abdominals and holding their body position while doing the exercise. Okay, on to crush, guys. So lifting your butt just before you start to crunch will help you get this movement right. It will burn. You want to be taking about a second at least for each one. Up, down. Little pause at the top, little TUT, time under tension. Squeeze each movement that you make, and you're getting a real core workout there. All right, we're on to round three, final round, okay? And we're gonna do those burpees again. Let's make sure we give it full effort this time. Do them as fast as you can, get that high intensity in. Let's go. Okay, down, back, in, up. Try and get at least 10 in. How many can you do? Down, back, in, up. Let's go, no stopping. Okay, yes you can, guys. You can see the sweat starting to run off me there. Okay, I'm working hard, let's work hard too. Down, back, in, up. Good job. And relax, nice. Okay, we've got our bent over row with our dumbbells. I kind of like doing body weight and weighted exercise combinations. Let's go. Make sure those toes are in line. If you look at that position there, you can see my toes are in line. Knees are soft. Really sticking my butt back. Head up, chest forward. And rowing the elbows backwards, so the hands are coming back with my elbows. The weight is hanging from the elbow straight down, so I'm not moving my hands back further than my elbows. And rowing back towards the hip to engage the whole of your lat muscles. Pop those weights down. Front lunge. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, let's begin. Okay, front lunge, see that nice 90-degree angle. Back straight, head up. All the way down. Push off that front quad, that thigh muscle, and push yourself right back up to the start point and step straight into it again. What I like to do is kind of fall forward into them a little bit, keep it in nice control, but not resting too long in the standing position. Up, feet together, go again. Back straight, head up, hands on hips. Great job, everybody. Okay, shoulder press next. Feet shoulder width apart, soft knees. Kick those weights up. And pressing overhead, bringing those weights close to each other each time. Be aware of your spacing and how high your ceiling is, obviously. As you can see, I had to step below the column there to make sure I didn't hit it. And the elbow should only come down to your shoulder height. So don't take your elbows right to your ribs. Stop them about where I am. And press them back up. And that's going to keep in the shoulder muscles and not start using your traps, or trying to avoid using your traps as much as possible. It's called a shoulder press for a reason. It's for your deltoids. It's not supposed to be for your neck, your traps, or anywhere else. Down to the floor, guys, for our forearm plank. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Now, oftentimes when I see workout videos, guys, no one ever talks about themselves and whether they're doing something wrong or something. I actually like to. I think it's a good idea because it shows that we are human. The forearm plank, you'll notice I got a slight misalignment. My left hip is higher than my right, and that's something you want to work on. Okay, my gym partner's making me laugh. Sorry, I'm trying to focus. And it's really important that you work on that. If you ever can, get somebody else to watch you do exercises and see if they can spot any misalignments. We want to try and get a nice symmetrical body shape, so we want to make sure both shoulders are the same size, both biceps same size, that sort of thing. And oftentimes when you're doing exercises, you'll find one side will be stronger than the other. And if you do that for too long, which is something I did, I trained for too long asymmetrically and mainly on one side, and it caused me some misalignment problems. So yeah, it's important to watch out for your body alignment and your make sure your body is even on both sides with the strength. Try to do some isolation stuff on either side to balance that strength out and get those strengths good on either side. Fantastic workout, guys. Thanks very much for joining us. As always, please like, subscribe, and don't forget to comment.